stops, and objects move as if gravity doesn't exist. It's like reality suddenly malfunctions. In today's video, we'll explore some of the most unbelievable glitches in the Matrix ever caught on camera. While waiting at a traffic stop in San Francisco, California, a recorder caught a bizarre moment on camera where a man appeared and was crossing the road until he suddenly disappeared out of the blue. He never appears on the left side of the vehicle by vanishing and leaving the source puzzled and confused. Could this have been some illusion, or did the man actually glitch out and disappear? Phasing out of existence. During a live SABC news broadcast in Mbombela, South Africa, the recording camera caught a disappearing act. While taking a statement, a hunched-over old lady appeared in the background, walking towards an iron gate, until she suddenly phased out and disappeared. Initially, this was thought to be some camera glitch, but since nothing else weird happened anywhere around, left many thinking that this could actually have happened for real, although it was unknown if it was by will or enforced.
See the legend. Live news. He disappeared. Clean. Live news. This is
Frozen in motion. This happened in Wales, England, where a driver who was heading to his friend's place discovered this frozen pedestrian. At first, he thought of him being some kind of street performer, but considering his very uncomfortable body stance, started to realize that this man was actually frozen from or by unknown causes. The driver stood at a distance using only the zooming of his camera to get a look at the frozen man, looking for answers, until several minutes later he left. Ghost car ran in. After a traffic stop had opened during the early hours on the streets of Voronezh, Russia, a driver, despite following the rules, ran into something powerful and invisible at the same time. A CCTV camera facing that street caught the entire moment, where nothing visible was seen to be present or anywhere around the road. Similarly, several more such incidents were reported in areas not too far from each other, leaving the possibility that all these were connected. However, apart from defining this as possibly linked to ghost entities, there remains no other explanation. Levitating car. In Japan's Sapporo City, a bystander noticed a very weird spectacle of a vehicle that was almost upside down. At first, he thought the vehicle could be hanging down from the tree after a tragic series of events. But after noticing that it was spinning around randomly and not caught up in the tree anyway, rather, it was levitating. With no visible damage on the vehicle, it looks like this wasn't something out of the ordinary, but was done on purpose. The mystery behind who did it, how, and why seems to remain a mystery. Reverse effect. A group of adventure seekers who were touring the wilderness of Haymarket, Scotland, where they observed a weirdly occurring phenomenon. Just as one of them would gather a bunch of branches and throw them off the cliff, instead of the gravity acting on them and falling, these branches would fall back towards and onto them. This followed several times, even before they decided to record this clip and later shared it on TikTok, seeking answers to the unbelievable moment. Error walking. A couple on a skiing adventure in Girdwood, Alaska, while collecting a memory with a camera, noticed something that they first thought was weird, but it actually was odd. A man who was walking down a hilly slope seemed to have come to a halt, despite continuously walking at the same pace. At first, it seemed like the man was doing it on purpose, with the ice being very slippery on that spot, but the visible body language of the man made it seem more like it was a glitch or an error, much like a running